I'm going to introduce you to the concept of users in Maintenance Assistant. As an administrator or user with appropriate privileges, you have the ability to create users and control the amount of access they have. You might want to create a user and give them access to the entire CMMS, or you might just want to keep tabs on an hourly contractor. By creating user accounts, you're also allowing those users the ability to customize what they see on their screen and work with a language of their choice. During this short guide, you'll learn how to create and edit users as well as manage their usernames and contact information, set up a login and password, assign them to a group, and add a user photo or resume. To add a new user, I'll head to the admin menu and click Users. Once loaded, I'll click on New. At this point, I've already added a user, but there is some information I want to adjust before saving. The first thing I want to do is to give this person a real name, and since I'm adding my electrician Dan Brooks, that's what I'll call him. Next, I'm going to add an email address for Dan, so he has a method of receiving notifications outside of the CMMS. Finally, I'll assign him a username and password that he can log in with. Although I could happily finish now, there are a couple more things I'd like to change about Dan's account. But first, I'll click Save. I'd like Dan to be grouped with other technicians, so he has access to just what he needs, like viewing work orders and customizing the way he likes to see and receive information relating to him. First, I'll click User Groups. Now, I'll select Technicians. I could specify further exactly what a technician can do, but at this point, I don't need to. Next, I'd like to specify who it is that Dan's responsible to. For this, I'll click on the Reports To tab and New. I'd like Dan to report to Sam Rackman, our maintenance manager. Now all I've got left to do is to assign Dan a profile picture and upload his resume. So I'll head over to the Files tab and click New. I just so happen to have the perfect picture of Dan that I managed to get from his wife, so I'll click Browse to locate that file on my computer or USB drive. To make this file into a user image, I have to select Default Image from the File Type drop-down menu. Now that I've uploaded Dan's baby picture, I'd like to attach his resume to his profile, just in case I'm required to send it to a client. I can do this by going through the same process. I click New, browse to my local drive, select the file type Document, and click OK. Now that I've finished making all the changes I want for Dan, I'll click Save so I'm sure Dan is registered with the system and is able to log in and manage his own account.